Okay. So good evening, class. People will respond now.
Good evening,
No,
Steph.
no, no. Welcome.
Okay. So my last class, we I gave you assignment. Please, if you have done it, can you just signify? Nobody did the assignment. It's serious. So hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes,
hear
you can
you.
hear you.
I asked the question now. Did anybody do the assignment?
Yes, I did it. But it's not finished. I did it.
Okay, can you drop the link? Let's look at it together.
Okay. Okay. I've dropped it, man. Question.
You dropped it.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, let me look at it. Okay. Abiola, can you share your screen with the assignment?
Okay, let me try. See. I'm coming. Oh, Okay, ma, can you see my screen? Hello, ma. No, ma, we can't hear you.
see anything start on.
Can you guys hear me? Can
Yes,
you hear me? Johnson, can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
It seems like the mentor, her network is very bad. But let me get across to her and know the issue.
Hello, please, can anybody hear me? Good day, can anybody hear me? Okay. Stay with me. Must stay with me.
Yeah, I can hear you, Mr. Tech Explorer.
Please, I was trying to make a suggestion to the community in this our bootcamp class. So just let me try to say it before the mentor comes in.
Okay, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
So the suggestion actually is that, now the complicated aspect of this bootcamp, whereby everybody is now trying to cope along with the programming and everything. And
Okay.
so as I'm doing it, things are getting more technical and things are. So I'm trying to beg on behalf of us that if this can like the like I said, like if the community could give us at least 1 week for us to like get our hands dirty and master that solidity, because even that solidity, many of us haven't, like, should I say, perfectly understand it. We are still shaking, and now we are going to rust. And there's something that the first mentor said. He said that the more you didn't, like, if you don't understand the previous one, you go to the next one without understanding the previous one, the more you keep on getting confused. So many of us have not, should I say, master it and get our hand to build on different stacks or different projects or make personal research and get skill up in those. So I was trying to say that if they could give us something like a break of 1 week so we can build ourselves maybe on solidity strongly before we continue this our Rust class, that kind of thing.
Okay, I heard what you said, Tech Explorer. So I'll forward your suggestion down to the community lead and community manager. So any feedback they give to me, I'll let you guys know. Is that fine?
Okay. Thank you.
And secondly, your mentor, I got across to her, but okay, she have joined back. Hello, Steph, can you hear me?
I can hear you, I can hear you.
No, I mean your mentor is she's now on the call. She have joined back, but I don't know if she can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, no, thank you. You can take over now.
Okay, I think Abiola was sharing his screen. So, Abiola, please kindly share your screen again.
My laptop is dead though. It was already low. The battery is low already. Mm, and I'm joining with my phone now.
I think you can share it on your phone too.
Okay. If that was okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I think.
Okay. So this was I was able to attempt it. Okay. So I did so the introduction to Rust programming language.
You're going to like explain it to,
Okay, I will explain it.
yeah, everything you wrote, you explain to
Okay.
us.
Is the background not noisy? Is it better?
No, we'll manage. We'll manage.
Okay. So introduction to Rust programming language. So
Okay.
why do we need Rust? Because we need Rust because we need a programming language that will be faster, that is faster and that can write faster and more reliable software. But the problem now is we have high level language that does not really have direct access to the low level. So Rust was able to break the dynamic by balancing the very closer to low level details in which you can manage your memory usage and without ASUS, which C language and other languages came with, in which you have to be the one managing the memory yourself. But Rust does not. Rust manage that for us. So solving that memory usage for us. So who is Rust meant for? A team of developers, students, companies, open source developers, and people who value speed, stability. So, in order for us to be able to use Rust on our system, we need to install Rust up, which is a command line tool for managing Rust versions and associated with tools. So, we need the internet to be able to download that as well. So, depending on the platform you are using, if it's Windows or Linux or Mac OS. So, for Mac OS and Linux, you can use the COI command and then type this command in to install the Rust up. So after Rust up is installed, you should get a success. Rust is installed now. Great. So for Mac OS, you can then use Xcode select then dash dash install to get your compiler running. So for Windows, you can just go to that link to follow the command, the installation instruction for Rust. Then once the installation is completed, to check if truly Rust has been installed on your system, you can enter to the command line or terminal Rust C dash dash version. So, so if you get a number back, that means Rust has been installed successfully on your system. So in order to be able to work on a Rust project, you need to create a directory. So depending on the platform you're familiar with or the one you're using, if it's for Linux or Mac OS or PowerShell, you can use your terminal to create a directory, call it projects, and then make a folder, also directory called hello world. Then seed into it, then open the folder. So once you are done with that, since so far you already have the hello world, then I think I missed a step. Okay, so you can create a main.rs extension. Then this is just the most simplest code for an hello world in Rust. So we have a function and the main method, which is uh, the main entry of every program in Rust. So that main is very very important because that is the entry of the entry method of Rust. So we have print line, which we just print to the command line hello world. So to run it, we use the Rust C compiler to compile the code. Then use the dot slash main to run it. So then you have hello world. So for Windows also almost similar things. So we also learned about the variables and immutability. So in Rust, by default, variables are immutable, which means they cannot be changed. So, but once the value is so this example illustrates what I mean. When you create your main method and then you declare your value x, your variable x, then assign 5 to it. So x is now 5. But immediately you say x equals to x, that will raise an error whenever you run it. That's why we are having this compiler error telling us that this is an immutable error. First x was 5, then all of a sudden. So it said cannot assign twice to immutable variable, which means by default, any variable you create in Rust is immutable. Not You cannot change it. So in order to solve this, Rust also provides a keyword called mute, MUT, in which you can add in front of your variable to make it mutable, which means you can change it. So if we write the previous code now using this, so let's mute x equals to 5, then please line. So when you reassign x equals to 6, so we can see after running it, x was 5 and x equals 6. So which means to make your variable mutable, use mute at the front. So for constants, just like immutable variables, constants are values that are bound to a name and are not allowed to change, which means they are immutable also. But there is a difference between constant and variable. Firstly, constant cannot accept mute. That you don't, is not allowed at all in Rust. So you can't put mute to make constant mutable, which means whatever value that constant takes, that's what it takes throughout the program. So constant aren't just immutable also by default. They are always immutable, which means they are immutable. Once you declare them and initialize them, that's all. That is final. So we can also declare the constant using const keyword, not let. So you don't use let for constants. You only use that for variable. So this is an example of a constant declaration, const 3 hours. So when it's advisable you use everything in caps lock for 3 hours and seconds like this, using snake case. So equals to 60, which means this 60 is the final value for this const 3 hours and seconds. So whenever we have a constant we want to use throughout our program, we use the const to declare it. So we also learn about shadowing. So shadowing is when you've already created a particular variable called x, just like the example we have here. But now you are recreating x again and you are reassigning it. Now the second x is shadowing the first variable you created. So all these are just grammar. Let's bring it down. So let x equals to 5. Then now x now is 5, which means 5 has been bound to x. Then we now create another one, say let x equals to 5, x plus 1, which means x is now 6. So now we have a scope. Now let x equals to x times 2. Now the value of 6 is inside this scope now, which means 6 times 2 is now 12, which means this we are expecting this block scope here now. The print line is meant to say the value of x in the inner scope is 6. That should be what we should get. So once the scope has returned, the value of x is still 6 in the global scope. So which means whatever happens inside that scope did not affect the value of x outside. So now print line x will now be 6. So that is what happens here when you run it. You can see it's the value of x in the inner scope is 12 and the value of x is 6. So which means the first x has been overwritten already. Okay, so that is where I stopped. I was unable to finish it.
Thank you for making efforts. Johnson, did you do your own assignment? You've been clapping since.
Yes, I did my own, but I'm not with my PC now, so I'm joining with my phone. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm waiting. Johnson, we're waiting. Oh, Jethro, did you do your own assignment? Oh, Tali, did you do your own assignment?
I wasn't able to do it. We don't have light since yesterday in my area. Right now, I just went to charge my phone somewhere because of this class, and I'm just getting the phone back. So both my laptop and my phone were all down. So I was not able to do it.
Okay, okay. Mm. Johnson is not on the call again. Johnson, I'm waiting for you, please.
Yeah, I'm on the call. Like I said, it's on my PC, and I don't have the link on my phone. Like I did it on my PC. Yeah.
No, like you can just browse it now. Hack MD, enter your account. You can understand. Just browse it on your phone. Let's see.
Eh, what are you looking? Or is it from my side only?
We are waiting for Johnson. Johnson. Okay. Um, the turnout for the assignment wasn't nice. Nice one. Two is that I didn't plan on teaching. I wanted you guys to teach me. So Abiola will be getting a reward. I'll communicate to the I'll communicate to George. Then he'll communicate back to you.
Thank you, man.
Then you're welcome. Then please tomorrow we should endeavor to do the assignment because I'll be teaching functions tomorrow. Yes, I'll teach function and ownership tomorrow. that will be the end of today. I just wanted to see people that will do the assignments. You can ask your question too.
This is actually a question. I wanted to confirm. We are not supposed to have class tomorrow, and you said you will be doing functions and ownership tomorrow. So are we going to fix class tomorrow, or we should stick to the normal Saturday and after dev hour or during dev hour? Did you hear me? Did you get me? Oh,
Okay, which one do you guys want? Do you want class or do you want Deva one?
no, we can have the class. You don't understand me. We're supposed to have class on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, then Saturday for dev hours. But since you're saying we'll be having class tomorrow, so should we fix the class that tomorrow or do the class during dev hour? That's what I'm saying. It's not as if we don't want the class. We want, but then we want to know if we are going to do it during dev hour or we should just fix it the tomorrow, just as you said.
Mm, it will be communicated later. Not right now.
Okay, all right. No problem.
Hello, Ma. Are you with me? Good evening.
Yes. Good
Yeah,
evening.
please. Yeah, in regards to the assignment, do you mean we should still do it again? Like the
Yes,
same
of course.
assignment? Oh, okay. Mm.
Yes, so that's all for the day. I don't know why are we still in the call, sir. He just told us that's all for the day. So I guess that's all. Good night, guys.
On
Adios, Biko, what is the assignment? What
on I mean
happened?
I say class don't finish.
Okay, maybe I go send them for that group.
Send up for the group, Biko. I beg.
Okay.
Take explorer.
Sir?
I be like say that your idea go well oh, because this our week this week just dey scattered like distorted. Nobody understand anything like this. I swear that
Yes,
your
sir.
idea of
Because
that your
you,
idea
you've
that
been
your
trying,
idea of that your idea of
you've been
opening.
trying to catch up. You've been trying to catch up with Solidity, like even to build project on your own personal, personal insights. They will not come and carry rust and put on top. Why you never master solidity?
Na true way talk sha. And the second thing is that for me, I
You're
feel
not-
they were not supposed to give this lady this introductory part. They were supposed to give it to Gidi.
Or that back end developer in Xeon. Assuming it is the one that taught us this thing, it will be more.
I swear, because me self now day before you see that back, I do my installation. The best way is just for me to just be going through the documentation. That's just the
Yesterday
honest
I'm
truth.
doing the installation self. And I'm receiving errors upon I'm running some code, but I'm trying to fix it.
Okay, okay. Me self since day before you said that I've been on the documentation. That's what is just helping me to kind of like get an overview of the Rust self. Because that's just the only option. Yeah.
Because the best way to achieve something from this good boot camp is that number one, this solidity they taught us as they taught it to us, they are meant to give us some days or some weeks. We'll build personal projects and make personal research on our own apart from the classes and get our hands dirty before we start going to rust.
My so anyhow, let's just take it
Because
like
and you
that.
know what this one is that if you didn't understand this one well and you are going to the next one, you keep on getting confused. You have
Yes,
to
now.
understand. You remember that first
Yes,
the first mentor.
yes, now more because like this next week now is new thing that are teaching us like this. So we just need to use this week and balance up the data types and the rest of them. That's just the only thing we can do.
That's the thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Night.